Well, plastic waste is one of the biggest threats to our oceans, but one local artist is using digital art to make sure that threat is impossible to ignore. News director Dave Foster, along with photojournalists Dave Novak, Tessa Haig, and Amy Norton, take us inside the Portrait of the Sea.
Fernando Lozano is a local artist and activist whose latest exhibit, Portrait of the Sea, explores the environmental impact of ocean pollution. His work highlights the vast amount of plastic waste accumulating in the world's oceans and the long-term consequences of human actions.
Yeah, no, I do art, and I'm an activist, and I do a lot of other things. And art, I think, is basically pretty much over the years a way of seeing different points of view, different things, really generating a conscience of events that sometimes we miss, and basically kind of putting a light into it, right?
This project was 10 years in the making and is a multi-sensory experience, blending visual art, music, and digital elements to immerse viewers in the issue.
This thing will never be destroyed. It will become tiny, 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 but it will never disappear, right? And that to me was like, wait a minute, that is amazing that this thing that we created is never gonna be disintegrated.
The centerpiece of Portrait of the Sea is a large-scale digital installation capturing the movement of ocean currents and floating plastic debris. Lozano wanted to not only find a way to show the damage being done, but also the delicate balance between beauty and destruction, so he created a screen to project a video surrounded by the harmful plastic.
The reflection, I mean, you can see that, the reflection on the plastic is sparkling, right? It's beautiful, but at the same time, it is, in a way, I want to say, it's beautiful when you see it, but don't be aware of it. It's dangerous.
As we said, music will also be a big part of this exhibit. Lozano partnered with Indiana University's music department to compose an original soundtrack enhancing the experience. Lozano says his goal was to bring the ocean into the gallery.
I called my friend Javier Leon, the professor over there, and he put me in contact with a great composer, Laura Pacheco, and she has created a piece that I have to say that the moment that she sent me, and I listened to it, I cry. I mean, I tend to cry a lot anyway, right? I'm a very sensitive person.
We will have to wait until the show in March in Jasper to hear the new composition, as Fernando does not want to release the emotional piece of music just yet. The project is deeply personal for Fernando, who has long used his art to address social and environmental issues. He says the music, the visuals, even the materials he uses all contribute to the feeling he has and wants to convey to others.
I've been talking about war, I've been talking about discrimination, I've been talking about conflicts with coal mine. All my art is about that, the conflicts. And sometimes, I said to a lot of people, it's not that you need to agree with me, it's that you are aware of the problem.
Fernando's hope is that Portrait of the Sea will not just be an art exhibit, but a conversation starter about our responsibility to the planet. For photojournalist Dave Novak, Tessa Haig, and Amy Norton, I'm Dave Foster for First City Focus.
The art exhibit will be on display at the Jasper Arts Center beginning on March 6th. We plan on attending the opening reception, and we'll share an update on the exhibit in the coming weeks.